Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So let's talk about comparison. Let's talk about the comparison between two phones, two very good phones, the Redmi K30 Ultra and Realme X7 Pro. Though these phones are not released yet in India, I'm talking about the Chinese version or the international version. There are many aspects I would like to talk about. Firstly, we'll start with the build quality. Let's see who's the winner in this build quality platform, or like in this thing. So the Redmi K30 Ultra is 163 into 75 into 9.1 millimeters. The dimensions, and this Realme X7 Pro is 160 into 75 into 8.5 millimeter. This is the Realme X7 Pro. As said just now, it comes with a 160 millimeter height, 75 millimeter width, and 8.5 millimeter thickness, which is very less. It comes with 184 grams and 6.55 inch screen. This is the K30 Ultra. It comes with 163 millimeter height, 9.1 thickness, 75.4 like width, 213 grams, and 6.67 inch screen. So this, I would like to say, the winner is both of them, because K30 Ultra is a bit weight, but it's a big screen. It's a bit heavy but a big screen. X7 Pro is a bit small screen, but it's very thin. Now let's talk about the display. Firstly, let's talk about the X7 Pro. It comes with 6.55 inch display, which is Super AMOLED. It comes with 120 Hz refresh rate, 85.8 screen to body ratio. It also comes with, the resolution of this phone is 1080 into 2400 pixels. The pixel density is 402 ppi, and it also comes with the Corning Gorilla Glass 5 on front and back. The overall display is nice on this phone. K30 Ultra comes with a 6.67 inch AMOLED display with 120 Hz refresh rate. The screen resolution is 1080 into 2400 pixels. The pixel density is 395 ppi. It comes with Corning Gorilla Glass 5 protection on front and back. The screen to body ratio is 87.2%, which is good. And overall, this phone is nice, but it should have had AMOLED display. In terms of display, I guess K30 Ultra wins because it has a bigger screen. Though its pixel density and is less, it has a better screen to body ratio than the X7 Pro. Even it does not have the Super AMOLED display, but it has an AMOLED display, which is perfectly fine. Now let's talk about the performance of these two phones. Let's see how good these phones work. What is the chipset? Which cores they have? Octa-core. Let's check it out. So these both phones come with the MediaTek Dimensity 1000 Plus 5G processor, which is around 5 nanometer or something. So I would like to say that this MediaTek Dimensity 1000 Plus is an the perfect processor for these two phones. I expected the K30 to come with an 865 Plus processor, because the K20 came with 865 processor, but this they have released with the MediaTek 1000 Plus Dimensity 1000 Plus processor. Now coming to the storage, the X7 Pro and K30 Ultra have good storages. They come with LPDDR RAM. They also have UFS 2.1 storage. Now let's see what all storage models they have. So the X7 Pro comes with a 6GB, 128GB, 8GB, 128GB, 8GB, 256GB storage models. And the 6GB and 8GB RAM was also perfectly fine without any lag. Overall, these models are perfectly good. Now talking about the K30 Ultra, it comes with 6GB, 128GB, 8GB, 128, 8GB, 256 and 8GB, 512GB also. So here you can see that if you want to buy, you can just go for 8GB instead of 6GB, which is a better choice. To mention, both of them are not expandable, so be careful. Now let's talk about an important aspect, the camera. Both of these phones have a quad camera setup and a single selfie camera. Firstly, let's talk about the X7 Pro. The X7 Pro comes with a 64MP main camera, which is nice, 8MP ultra wide camera, which is around 119 degrees 2MP macro camera and 2MP depth lens. Overall, the quad camera setup is fine on this phone and the image resolution is 9K into 7K. Now talking about the front camera, this phone comes with a 32MP punch hole camera to the top left corner. Now talking about the K30 Ultra, it comes with 64MP main Sony camera, 13MP ultra wide camera, 2MP depth lens and 5MP telephoto lens. Overall, the quad camera setup is better on this one than the X7 Pro. It has a better telephoto lens, it has a better ultra wide camera, and ultra wide lens are 119 degrees, the angle viewing. Coming to the K30 Ultra's front camera, it is a pop-up camera like the K20 and it is a 20MP camera. So here clearly K30 Ultra loses in front of X7 Pro in the sense of front camera. So here clearly K30 Ultra wins the show in terms of rear camera because it has a better ultra wide and a telephoto lens. But coming to the front camera, X7 Pro wins because it has a 32MP camera while K30 Ultra has 20MP camera. Now coming to the battery, the X7 Pro comes with a lithium ion battery while the K30 Ultra comes with a lithium polymer battery. Lithium polymer batteries are better than ion batteries. Firstly, the X7 Pro comes with 4500 mAh all-day battery. It does not support reverse charging. It comes with the Realme Super Dart 65 watt charger. 65 watt charger is an excellent plus point for this phone. You can charge using, you have to charge this phone using this charger which will reach 100% in just 38 minutes. This is claimed by the company. Now coming to the K30 Ultra, it also comes with the 4500 mAh all-day battery. It also does not support reverse charging and it comes with the 33 watt flash charge. 33 watt is a very good charger, but as compared to Realme X7 Pro, it is a downgrade for the K30 Ultra. Here the winner is X7 Pro. Both of them have the same battery capacity, but X7 Pro comes with 65 watt charging, so it clearly wins in the case of battery and charging. Now let's talk about the sensors in this phone. Both of them have similar sensors. They have an under display sensor, like fingerprint sensor. The Realme X7 Pro comes with an under display optical fingerprint sensor, accelerometer, gyro and proximity and compass sensors. The K30 Ultra also comes with a fingerprint under display optical fingerprint sensor, accelerometer, gyro, proximity and compass. Both of them are working perfectly and the face unlock is also very nice in both of these phones. In the aspect of sensors, both of them win because both of them have similar sensors which are perfectly working, so we can consider both of them as winners. Now let's talk about the sound quality and multimedia. Firstly, let's talk about X7 Pro. No stereo speaker setup, but the sound quality is very nice. It does not even have the 3.5mm headphone jack. Neither does the K30 Ultra has stereo speaker setup or the 3.5mm headphone jack. They have the USB Type-C converter, but see, it does not have the headphone jack, but no problem. The sound quality overall is very nice. Now let's talk about some other features of these two phones. Coming to the OS point, the X7 Pro comes with Realme UI, which is a new but good developed OS. The K30 Ultra comes with the MIUI 12. As you can see, it has some upgraded features and both of them have the Android 10 version. So this X7 Pro also comes with Bluetooth 5.0. It does not have an infrared port. The K30 Ultra has an infrared port and it also comes with Bluetooth 5.1, a little upgraded version over the X7 Pro. So this is the story of K30 Ultra versus X7 Pro. Both of them are perfectly nice phones. In some aspects, X7 Pro wins, in some aspects the K30 Ultra wins. But overall, if you check the features, a K30 Ultra is the winner. So what do you think about this, guys? Please comment, and thanks for viewing my video. Like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'm coming up with other videos. Thank you.